Hey guys, it's Andrea and welcome to Naptime Chronicles. Today's topic is motherhood, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Speaking of the ugly, I've already filmed this once before and it was completely out of focus, even though I was so well spoken, so eloquent, so beautiful that day. But you know what? That's my own fault because I refuse to get new contacts and I know I can't see a damn thing. And is this technically a naptime chronicle because Michael is here in between naps, certainly awake, certainly ready. Do you have an opinion on motherhood so far? Same. Today's topic is from Val. Hey girl, and she wants to know how motherhood is changing me, good or bad. And I thought this was a great topic because I definitely have changed so much in such a short amount of time. And I thought it would be good to segment it into the good, the bad, and the ugly because there's certainly some ugly stuff. If he spits up, just let me know, okay? So for the good, the first thing I would definitely say that has changed for the positive is my maturity. So you know, in my work life, I've always been described as very mature. People can't believe that I'm only 26. I do have a very old soul when it comes to that, and I've had an old soul since I was a little kid. When I was literally in 7th grade, I had a friend who was in college who used to like come to my house, drive to my house, and my dad was like, who the hell is this chick and why is she coming to your house? And I'm like, she's my friend. It's like, you're 12. You shouldn't have friends in college. I'm like, no, you don't get it, Dad. I'm mature. But I'm definitely immature when it comes to a lot of things. And I feel like because of Michael, I have prioritized things differently that have forced me to be more mature. And I just simply don't have time to be petty Crocker anymore. I mean, I'm still petty, but like not like level 100 petty. I'm like level like 72. So like definitely improvement. I would also say I'm much calmer as a person. I went to a wedding, if you follow me on Snapchat, I went to a wedding last week impromptu. Like I wasn't even supposed to be going to this wedding and my husband couldn't get a ride there. Public transportation tripled the time and he doesn't have a license because he grew up in Harlem. So I was like, you know what, I'll rent a car, we'll all go as a family. We'll go, you know, ask the bride and groom, you know, if we can bring the baby and I'll come. The bride and groom was so chill. They were like, yeah, there's going to be other kids there. We just literally, it was just like, go. Like, I didn't stop and think. I didn't do too much. I was just like, let's go. I got him in the shower. I got myself in the shower, got dressed, and we left. I didn't think about it. I didn't stress about it. And we had an amazing time. Michael was excellent. Didn't cry at all. Not one time at the wedding. Not once. Like, didn't even whimper. Like, made the face, like, look. The warning face, but that was about it. So, you know, just being calmer because if I thought about that, I would have literally had a heart attack. So the fact that I'm just like calming myself down and just like doing things and just living life instead of worrying about it, I definitely would say that's a positive change. Lastly, for the good changes, I would definitely say I'm much more in tune with my instincts. I would say that once I married my husband that I became a lot more intuitive. I think I kind of picked up on him because he's very, very instinctive. So I kind of have been in tune with that. But now that I have Michael, I feel like my intuition is through the roof. Like I can look at you and see through you, boo. I can see your soul through your eyes. Like I really feel like I'm like next level when it comes to my vibe reading. Especially when it comes to Michael, I'm very in tune with what he needs from me, what he's crying for. Like I can pretty much figure it out. Like, oh, it's because his diaper needs to be changed, or oh, because he's hungry. Like I can like tell the different cries at this point, and I just feel very like spiritually connected with myself and with Michael. That one's a little granola. That one's a little granola, but you know what I mean. Like I'm very intuitive. Now for the bad. Some of this like has just been perpetuated by motherhood. It was already there, fine, okay. Over researching, y'all know I love to do a Google search. Y'all know I love a good Google search, and it's only gotten worse. I try so hard not to Google everything, but like, come on, you're gonna do it. He sneezes 3 times, I'm Googling it. What does that mean? I smelled his breath the other day. I was like, what is baby's breath supposed to smell like? It didn't smell bad. It actually smelled good. And I was like, is it supposed to smell good? Like even the good things, I'm like, should I be worried? I have to do better. But it's just a part of being a first-time mom. I'm not going to stress myself out about it. I'm not going to give myself any hard time. You know, it's just part of who I am. Good, bad, or indifferent. I like to research. Sue me. This one's really bad. I'm very, very hard on myself. I don't think I'm ever good enough when it comes to really anything. I strive very, very far. It's gotten me pretty far in life. I have a really great career. I continue to push myself forward. I always have very, very high expectations of myself, but I set a bar that is impossible to reach. And as a mother, you know, you definitely cannot do that because you're doing everything to the best of your abilities. You're always putting your best foot forward. You're trying your hardest to be the best mom you can be. And if you set expectations like, I should be doing this, you know, when you're doing so much already and so much is changing and your life got completely flipped upside down, you know, then I think that you just need to give yourself a break. I think you should be happy that you got up and you put on a fresh pair of drawers and your son is eating and, you know, your house isn't burnt down. Like, that should be the bare minimum. Anything above and beyond that, you're killing it. Like, don't worry about it. And I need to tell myself that. The last bad thing that I do is I compare myself. No, 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 honey. Do not compare yourself to your friends. Do not compare yourself to people on Instagram. Do not compare yourself to people on television, because you know what? They don't live your life. And there's no reason to be comparing it, because you know what? First of all, this is a completely different baby than whatever baby they have. So they don't know the struggles that I go through, just like I don't know the struggles that they go through with their little babies. So there's no reason to compare. And you know what? If anything, if you like the way someone's doing something, there's nothing wrong with just adapting some tips or doing something a little differently based on what you saw. But don't compare yourself and say, she's a better mom than I am. She's better at this. I can't believe her life is all together. Because you know what? Her life's not all together. I can tell you that. I don't know who she is or who you're talking about, but I can tell you her life's not all together. Because you know what? We're all a mess. And that's a fact. Just be happy that you woke up this morning. Honestly, don't compare yourself to the next girl. It's a waste of time. Oh, Lord. Now for the ugly. I am constantly covered in milk, spit up, fluids of all sorts. Pee-pee, poop, all of that, you know? I got it. That's one thing I really hate. I really hate that I'm always covered in milk. I hate that my clothes are soaked. I wear breast pads. Still soaked. I woke up in a puddle this morning. Like, I'm like, is this ever gonna stop? What is this? What is this lifestyle? I don't understand. How am I supposed to go back to work? The next one is I have a lot of mom injuries. I don't know if you know this, but there's specific injuries that happen to first-time moms, and I have them. My wrist is messed up from holding him. My elbow's messed up. My biceps messed up. The heels of my feet hurt, which I'm not sure because I'm sitting down 99% of the day. How did that happen? Everything hurts. My back's messed up because I'm sitting like this trying to cuddle my baby. But yeah, I'm just all jacked up and I can't stand up straight. And I'm limping around this joint looking crazy. And the next one, I can't say is new. I can't say it's new, but I can say has definitely enhanced since becoming a mom is I'm always ready to fight. Very ugly. I should not do that, but I'm literally waiting. I'm waiting on ready for someone to say something to me. I don't know why. Being a mom, you're always ready for someone to judge you because people feel, same thing that happened when I was pregnant, that because I'm a mother, that I am just soliciting your advice. Like, you see me with baby, so I obviously want to hear your input on what I'm doing as his mother. Like, that's the way it's perceived. When in reality, there's nothing I'd rather hear less than your opinion on my mothering. First of all, you don't know me. Second of all, see, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm about to fight the camera. Camera wouldn't even say nothing. But it is a bad trait. But to the people out there who say stuff to other women, mind your business. It doesn't matter. Don't tell me my son needs a hat or doesn't need a hat. Don't tell me that I should use this kind of swaddle and not that one. Like, if you want to give me advice, first step is wait for me to ask for it, bruh. I didn't ask you. Don't give it. That's it. If you want to start giving stuff unsolicited, how about you empty out your pockets? Give me all your money. That's what you can give me without me asking. Other than that, zippity zip zip. I don't want to hear it. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for keeping your submissions going. I'm really excited that we have so many topics. I'm about to crank a whole bunch out and start answering these questions. I think that it's a really great segment and it's a great way for me to interact with you guys. Make sure you comment any questions that come up along the way, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.